Hi, my name is Barbs. We're gonna go over the 3 top tips or secrets that I have that really accelerated my yoga journey and my yoga practice. I've only done yoga for like less than 2 years, and when I started, I used to be so stiff and inflexible that my parents would laugh at me. Like I couldn't even touch my toes. Like my parents, who were much older than me, were more flexible than me. Like to help you visualize, my dad is in his mid 80s and I'm 30. 2 years ago, he was a lot more flexible than me. So if somebody who was over 55 years old, older than you, is more flexible than you, that sort of gives you some sense of how stiff I used to be. I've only been able to touch my toes for a little bit over, or consistently, maybe like less than a year and a half to more than a year. But these 3 tips have really helped me transform my body and my practice and accelerated my growth like faster than I could have even imagined. Number 1, the Ujjayi breath. I have another video that talks about it, but this shifting your mindset to incorporate the Ujjayi breath throughout the whole entire class has helped me not only unlock new ranges of motion, but also I think the biggest benefit is it really helped me establish the mind-body connection a lot better. So I can figure out more easily why I can't do a certain pose, or like what is the limiting factor on like why I can't do a certain thing. It also helps me establish what my current limitations are, and also like how my body feels on that day, because every day your body is different and you might be able to do something yesterday and not do it today, and vice versa. The second tip I have is every day for 5 minutes I sit on a yoga block, preferably on a hard floor. So I'm currently on a yoga block right now too, and this is beneficial for 3 main reasons. One is when you're sitting on the floor, you inevitably will fidget a bit. And this is why even if I couldn't touch my toes, I was able to do full lotus from the very beginning, because I'm a floor person. Like even now, my laptop is on a coffee table on the floor because I personally just love sitting on the floor. And by every single time you fidget, you are working your hip mobility. The second reason why this has been very helpful is if my knees are below my hips, it forces my spine to be upright. And by being upright, it helps improve your posture, open up your chest, and prevents you from rounding. And like even if you're only sitting in this position for 5 minutes every day, it accumulates. The benefit compounds a lot. And the third benefit of sitting like this is I use a cork yoga block, and it's very important to use a cork yoga block. I feel like the incremental value of using the yoga block compared to the cost is so much more, because like for yoga blocks or for cork ones, is that a density where if you sit on it for long enough, it helps relieve the tension in your butt. And if your butt is less tight or your glutes are less tight, that is helping your hip mobility as well. So that's why even if it might not be a very common tip, I tell everyone that they should just do it 5 minutes every day. You can do it when you're watching TV. You can do it as you're brushing your teeth. You can do it in so many different, you don't have to go out of your way to do it, and you can just incorporate it in an activity that you already do. And that's my third tip. Every couple of weeks, I would choose one activity and add in a stretch or a drill or whatever to help with my mobility. So for example, whenever I microwave food, I would stretch my hamstrings. Or whenever I'm standing in line, like out in public, I would stretch my shoulders like this. And all these micro movements really do benefit you. I probably said that multiple times, but it's been proven in studies that, for example, doing 5 or 10 minutes of stretching every single day is a lot more beneficial than doing it once per day with the same amount of time. So 35 to 70 minutes once a week is less effective at improving your range of motion and your mobility compared to if you were to do a little bit every day, because your body remembers. And if like the gap between the times you stretch is 1 week versus a day, it's easier for your body to build on top of what you did the day before than the week before. So those are my 3 tips that really helped me a lot. If there's other tips, please let me know too. I'm always down to learn. And if there's anything that you can think of that that are like micro movements that you can incorporate on a daily basis, let me know too. Currently, what I've done so far is calf raises when brushing my teeth, hamstring stretches, shoulder stretches, side stretches, and I'll link more information below. But I'm always down because I'm a huge fidgeter, as you probably can't tell, or as you probably can tell with my talking with my hands. But yes, let me know if there's any other tips, and thank you for watching.